Sago, welcome to the podcast series Sacred Teachings. I'm Ginny Doctor of the Mohawk Turtle Clan. The first series will explore the meaning and importance of the natural world to the first peoples of this land. It is our responsibility to live in harmony and balance with all of creation. In this time when young people across the globe are calling out for justice and for all of us to stop destroying our natural world, we offer to you some wisdom and reflections to inform and inspire the way forward. This is Sacred Teaching, Wisdom of the Land. In this episode, Donna Bomberry puts the focus on water. I'm Donna Bomberry, and I'm reading this children's story, The Water Walker, written by Joanne Robertson, and it's about Nokomis Josephine Mandamin, an Ojibwe grandmother who walked Canada to raise awareness of our need to protect nibi, water, for future generations. My granddaughter came to visit me last summer. She was 6 and she had an armful of new books she received, and this was in one of them, and I was happy to see it, and I read it to Isla and told her that I had met Nokomis a few years ago on the water walk as she and the walkers came into Niagara Falls, Ontario, to meet with the community gathered there. Nokomis loved Nibi, and Nibi loved Nokomis. Rain or shine, hot or cold, calm or wild. Every morning, like the women in her family before her, Nokomis hopped out of bed, and before doing anything else, she sang Gitchi Miigwech Nibi, for the life you give to every living thing on earth. I love you. I respect you. But one day a wise Ogama told her, in my lifetime, the day will come when an ounce of water costs more than an ounce of gold. What are you going to do about it? Day turned to night, nights turned to weeks, and Nokomis remembered the Ogama's words. A few moons went by, and then one night, Nokomis had a Bawagan nightmare. Early next morning, Nokomis called her sister and Kiwak Nichis over for tea to talk about their responsibility to protect Nibi. 4 days later, Nokomis and the Mother Earth Water Walkers, as they came to be known, found themselves standing on the side of the road, wearing sneakers. Nokomis carried a copper pail full of nibi in one hand and a migizi staff in the other. If no one noticed nibi, maybe they would notice the water walkers. Maybe someone would ask why they carried nibi in their copper pail. Maybe someone would be moved to protect nibi too. Nokomis and the Mother Earth Water Walkers walked around all the Great Lakes and the St. Lawrence River. They walked every spring for 7 years. They prayed and sang to Nibi. They left Sema in every lake, river, stream, and puddle they met. They got up before the birds and went to bed when Nokomis Gizis rose. Nokomis was interviewed on television, in newspapers, and on radio. She was even in movies. But big companies, politicians, and even her next-door neighbors still did not feel the urgency to protect Nibi. What more can I do? Wondered Nokomis. In the west, Nokomis and the Mother Earth water walkers set off from the Pacific Ocean, saying, "I will do it for the water." 1 year after a devastating oil spill, Nokomis and the water walkers set off from the Gulf of Mexico, singing to Nibi and praying for healing for Nibi. Water, we love you. We thank you. We respect you. Next, Nokomis and the water walkers set off from the Atlantic Ocean in the east. At the send-off, they walked barefoot on the rocks and the beautiful petroglyphs and sang to Nibi. Putting on their sneakers, they started out on the migration trail their ancestors traveled hundreds of years before. In the frigid north, the ice was 5 feet thick. Nokomis and the Mother Earth water walkers put sema on the frozen Nibi, singing their thanks, respect, and love. Saltwater tears filled the Mother Earth water walkers' eyes as the 4 salt Nibi met Lake Superior. One day the 4 salt Nibi will be reborn as clouds and be carried home on the wind, said Nokomis. Nokomis went through 3 knees and 11 pairs of sneakers walking for Nibi. She got her knees replaced and is at home resting up, taking time to surf online for new sneakers. Every morning she puts down her sema for Nibi and sings her gratitude. She prays people wake up and realize that without Nibi, there is no life. And she continues to wonder, what are you going to do about it?
The book that Donna just read is called The Water Walker, and it is by Joanne Robertson. The publisher is Second Story Press. You can reach them at www.secondstorypress.ca to order The Water Walker, or you can also call 416-537-7850. It is a beautifully illustrated book. Let us know what you think, and if you have any ideas about the ways you can walk with Indigenous peoples. Email us at bdavies@national.anglican.ca.